The sky is our mission and Wisconsin the destination. We've been flying all the way from Homer, Alaska, and we're now on our first full day in Canada.
TIMBIT time!
It's some of the most challenging flying we've done ever, but it's gorgeous here in the wilderness. Come follow along as we fly the ALCAN highway, and on this flight, the most scenic of all locations in the 3,000 plus miles we'll fly. We're working our way along the ALCAN highway. On the last flight, we flew from Whitehorse, Canada at sunrise and made it to the historical Watson Lake Airport. The views along this route are from another world, but it's also a lot of work. We have a whole day of flying cut out for us, 9 hours, 900 miles, so we're just in the middle of that on this flight. If you want to see previous parts of the series, make sure to check out the playlist in the description or at the top of the screen here. There's a lot of awesome material as we fly from Alaska to Oshkosh for avionics upgrades on this 1963 172. But for now, we pick up from where we left off before, just after takeoff at Watson Lake.
All right, so we're just departing out of Watson Lake. Super cool place with hangar, and we saw a jet take off. And Chris is flying now. We're heading east. So, beautiful day to fly. This looks cooler in person than it does in photos too, you know?
Oh yeah, it's just the vibe, the all around
well,
vibe.
just the, yeah, like,
You really can't get the scale.
no, and just the snow, like, yeah,
Right.
I don't know. When you just take a picture of it, it looks like just snow on a runway, but when you see the whole picture, yeah, it's like, whoa.
There's Watson Lake, the town.
All right, we're coming over Watson Lake, and here's the sign city is right below us here. The famous, all the signs all over.
Yeah, there they are. Right there. I see them everywhere.
Yeah.
Looks like a cemetery.
Cool.
When you drive through Watson Lake on the ALCAN highway, there's a famous sign city with signs pointing to all different types of locations around the world. It's really cool to see from the ground, and having been there myself, both Daniel and I, we wanted to fly over.
You thinking, let's say Grand Prairie is our first possibility, and then it's...
I think we could make Grand Prairie tonight.
Okay.
Your controls.
My controls.
Gosh.
Getting you off on a...
So let's see, we're gonna get there
Tangential
we're gonna get at Fort Nelson at 3:19.
Okay.
Let me plan from there, see where we can get. Yeah, it's a stretch to get, kind of a stretch to get anywhere else, I think.
Yeah. The prairie.
That's gonna put us in right around sundown. Well, I mean, we'll be there a little bit before sundown, but we don't need to be pushing it too hard, I guess.
Yeah. How are you doing hungry-wise? Are you okay, or ready for some beef jerky maybe in a little bit?
I could do jerky anytime,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do some jerky, get
Okay,
some protein.
sounds good.
Your controls.
My controls.
Your controls. Or do you want to start off with a fig bar, or peanut butter crackers, or some kind of nuts, almonds or something? Or are you set on...
You're in flight service, you pick.
In-flight service, okay.
They don't
Let's
let me pick what kind of peanuts I get on the plane.
That's true. That's true. We're going to start off with our first course of beef jerky.
Okay.
Get some protein, and then for dessert, we'll have something else, some carbs.
Believe it or not, it's easy to fly and forget to eat and drink water and all sorts of other things that really take care of your body. This really doesn't help the body at all for especially a really long day like this. and you really need a sharp mind as you're going along. So it's all part of what we call the I'm Safe checklist, and I'm thinking about this I'm Safe checklist all the time, before, during, after flights. It's something that we always keep in check. So you need to make sure to take care of yourself.
Yeah. Boy, a lot of salt though. Salt it out.
I'm good with whatever, man.
Okay. Got almonds, cashews, or maybe peanuts. Whoa, look at that.
Probably prefer peanuts. Oh yeah.
Peanuts.
Yeah, the blown up peanuts bag.
Yeah. Blowing it up.
So those of you that don't know, the pressure change, because we're cruising at, 6,500 right now. So for those of you that don't know, the pressure change with altitude will actually make the bags blow up, because the air in which was packed in it is more dense. And so as we climb, like a balloon. So we got some Puffy Peanuts here.
Puffy Peanuts. Pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty amazing. Looks like we're gonna get some more mountains coming up, huh?
I think I've kind of decided to follow the road. It's going to cost us 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay.
But it'll be more scenic and we'll be over something.
Yep. Like it. Like it a lot.
Turns out that decision to follow the road would be one of the best choices of this entire trip, purely for wow factor.
Passing through this pretty area now. This is going to be our last real time in the Rockies, and then we'll be into the plains of Alberta.
Looks like an airport below us.
Closed one.
Closed one?
Yep.
What's it called? Closed airport? Oh, X on it? Or, yeah.
Laird River.
Oh, Laird River.
Yep.
Laird River.
But the hot
is that the one that... Where did Rob land?
It might be.
Maybe, huh?
Because here's the provincial park or whatever.
Yeah.
Better be looking out for buffalo.
Guy on a buffalo. Oh. There should be there's a billion of them. The guys actually kind of hate them here. Because they're
always in the way.
They're super protected.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't do anything to them. They'll come and eat your garden, and they just ram your car, and anyway. This guy from right on the border of Yukon, I think this is the border of Yukon and BC, right in here somewhere.
Right.
He was like, man, I was like, oh, you got a cool buffalo, and he's like, I hate the buffalo.
Funny.
I could shoot him if I could, but get thrown into prison.
It's like people in the sea otters.
Yeah. I don't know if he hates them, but yeah, he highly dislikes them. Should be able to see them. There should be a whole... I bet they're right by the road too,
Yeah. Well, definitely bottlenecks in here.
Yeah.
Cool.
It is cool. This is a whole different kind of thing, Mountains on one side, the lighting's cool.
Yep.
Kind of flatter on this side. Over the fruited plains. America.
I like how you're doing patriotic.
I know. I don't know why.
American songs.
So expiring. Sorry, Canada.
Sorry, Canada. We don't know your tunes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were supposed to listen to O Canada last night, weren't we?
We're too busy eating TIMBITs. That's just
that. It is
just as Canadian and
just
patriotic.
Yeah. That's
Yep. Now, if we would have drizzled maple syrup on them, dipped them in beer.
Oh my gosh. Epic.
All right, my controls.
Your controls.
Here's our camera. If you see anything you
got it.
desire to...
Raja.
Raja.
Mr. Rajas.
Raja, we shall shoot our...
Mr. Raja's neighborhood. The beautiful day in the neighborhood. The Canadian neighborhood. What are those? Guy on a buffalo.
What?
Maybe, I don't know.
Guy on a buffalo.
What the hell is all that?
Guy on a buffalo.
Have a good zoom on it.
Oh yeah. We gotta hold it real steady now.
Steady.
Is it along the road?
Yeah. Guy on a buffalo.
Guy on a buffalo.
Alright, moving on.
We call that points around a buffalo.
8's on Buffalo.
Cool. 8's on buffalo. Oh man, okay. We checked that off.
Cool. 8's on a buffalo.
We need to rename that song. Eight's on a buffalo. 8's on a buffalo.
This might be one of the coolest parts of our flight.
Yeah. Oh, this is a tight little booger up here, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's tight in here.
Oh gosh, this is awesome. Good choice to follow the road.
Yeah,
I'm loving this.
Yep, a little
And safety. And
energizes
everything.
us a little bit too.
Yep.
Ooh, look at that. There's something on top of that mountain. You see it?
Oh yeah.
Wonder what that is.
Cone of something.
As we enter the Muncho Lake area between Watson Lake and Fort Nelson, this is a reminder that sometimes spending just a few extra minutes to go out of your way will pay huge dividends. We really need to enjoy the journey sometimes, and you're about to see why this was worth it.
Wow. You're going to get some great footage right here.
Yep.
Gosh, this will get...
Again, this might be the coolest part of the whole flight.
Yep, right here. Buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to experience wild Canada.
And these mountains are a lot different, aren't they?
Yeah.
Than anything we've seen.
Yep. I think there's that lodge. That makes sense. They do a lot of fly-out stuff at the lodge here. Oh gosh, that mountain's beautiful. Okay, in a minute I'm gonna have you.
Let me turn left now.
Okay, yep.
So I can get a big, nice right turn.
That's great. I love it. You're so smart.
I so smart. SMRT.
I am smart. SMRT.
Okay, there's your lazy turn. How's that?
Yep. Oh, what a gift this day is.
Yep.
Every day's a gift, but summer wrapped a
Summer's
little
special.
nicer, yeah, than others. Wow. Wow, dude.
Too cool for school.
Thank you, Lord, for beautiful days like this and
Yep.
opportunities like this.
For sure. Makes you feel real grateful.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, getting goosebumps, man.
Good, good.
Pretty epic. Oh, man. This is Pretty breathtaking.
Real nice, just perfect.
Makes me want to go all Morbid Tabernacle Choir on us.
Daniel and I are blessed to be here now, in this moment, in this location, in this airplane together, doing what we're doing. Sometimes aviation just hits you in the feels like it did for Dan and I today. And this is where all the hard work we do in aviation makes sense.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Still enjoying these views. Such a cool part. A good ending to the Rockies.
Here's Daniel with his best Canadian impression as he makes a traffic call.
Toad River traffic, 2-3 uniform is 8 to the south, heading towards Toad River at 5,300 a Toad River traffic over.
That was pretty good.
I don't know how accurate it was, but it was pretty.
I think it's pretty accurate.
Pretty weird. But I don't know if I love Toad River.
Yeah.
Toad River, and I kind of, on my dad's behalf, I'm kind of a little bit grudging of Toad River.
Grumpy old toads.
I know. It fits. Oh, man.
What a day, what a day.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Angle of Attack.
Thank you, Klondike Chris.
Thank you, family. Klondike Chris.
Yeah, thank you, family, too.
Yeah. Lots of thanks for all this. Yeah, wow.
All this commentary by Daniel is really special to me. Really, this part of this flight was perhaps the most memorable of the entire trip. Such a beautiful area, and special to share it with one of my best flying friends.
We're going to see Hawaii. No, not Hawaii.
Don't look at my Hawaii.
No, I'm not going to Hawaii.
Man.
I'm going to see CYYE. What?
You gotta see the color of this river. I've got to turn around.
Okay. Whoa. It's that good, huh?
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh, just look. Can you look out my window?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool. CYYE.
See that Hawaii river?
It's Hawaii. I would really like to go to Hawaii, but this year it's only possible to go to CYYE.
CYYE. Well, there's a little bit of time to think about it. So maybe we could start discussing what we do after this. It's going to be at least 4 p.m. before we leave there.
Okay.
It'll be 2.5 hours down to Grand Prairie. That would be a good sunset-ish sort of time. Beyond Grand Prairie would be White Court, or if we want to push into the night, we could make Calgary or Rocky Mountain House.
Okay.
So let me phrase it this way. When we land at Fort Nelson, we're only going to be halfway there through what that flight would be.
To Rocky Mountain House?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've soldiered on throughout the day and already have roughly 6 hours of flying under our belt during the shorter days of winter. Now we need to discuss options on how far we can go and how that plays out into the bigger plan for days to come. I told you it wasn't going to be the first or the last time we talked about it.
My initial thought is to do Grand Prairie.
Yeah.
And get a super good night's sleep.
Okay.
And whatever rest we need, just like load up. And then tomorrow is like the huge day.
Okay.
Because once we get into the States and once it's flat,
right,
it's going to be a lot easier.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think you're good. You're right. maybe the only thing we could do is just check. I think we're fine, but maybe just if we could quickly check like the weather in Grand Prairie, or
Right.
you know, just kind of look if tomorrow's looks good and all
I see.
that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And then
I did look ahead.
maybe
for
even
that.
look a little further ahead too to see.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
it's not going to make that much of a difference, but if for some reason Grand Prairie was going to looking sketchy tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, I think if we push on too much to Grand Prairie, or to anywhere beyond Grand Prairie,
Yeah,
we're gonna get a little goofy and
right. Yeah,
have
we
some
want to be
decision
safe.
making
Yep.
get a little weird. I mean, we could push it, but then it's like if we push it, we're not going to be able to have a big day tomorrow. We'll be destroyed, you know.
Right, yeah.
So it's like we're already short on sleep from last night.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, a real quick message here. If you're enjoying this video and doing flight training now or in the near future, check out our online ground school. Pass the written test, prepare for flight training, and become a safe aviator. And you get to support this channel at the same time. Join today at angleofattack.com. Alright, back to the video.
Fort Nelson radio, Skyhawk 2423 uniform, 6,000 feet, we're 15. To the west, planning landing runway 4, we do have Juliet.
November 2423 uniform, Fort Nelson radio, roger, runway 04, wind 320 at 7, altimeter 2974.
2974, thanks for the wind check, 23 uniform.
23 uniform advisor, ETA.
We are 7 minutes out.
Roger, report entering the zone of 5 miles.
We'll report entering the zone, 2423 uniform. At 23 uniform, we're in the 5 mile zone.
Uniform Fort Nelson radio, roger, report final runway 04.
23 uniform, we're final runway 4.
Here we are coming into Fort Nelson on the
A
ALCAN.
stiff wind.
Yeah. It's kind of squirrely, isn't it?
Like it feels like I'm going slow,
Yeah.
but I'm not.
Yeah, they said it was 8, but yeah, it feels like it's a little bit more, huh? Alright, short final Fort Nelson here. Chris is doing a great job.
Direct crosswind, I see.
Working it. Good job, Chris.
That landing ended up being a little bit more tricky than usual with the crosswind, but not terrible. Now to taxi to the ramp and get fuel, but where? Where do we go?
See a couple fuel towers over there.
Yeah, looks like those orange ones, maybe. Nice and angle of attack orange.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's them. Okay, let's see. That's a parallel, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, another runway. Yeah.
That's kind of not closed off. And there's a taxiway at the end. Okay,
Yep.
good.
Compressing here for time, we did wait a little bit for fuel, our most expensive fuel of the entire trip, by the way, and it's colder here than anywhere else because of the wind chill. It's just very, very cold. We're quite happy to be back in the plane and moving on to our final destination for the day. It's Daniel's leg to fly now, and we decide to take off into the wind directly, even on a shorter runway. But as you can see, it ends up being a little tricky for takeoff, even with decent performance.
Don't do that yet.
What?
Just let it
No, I
clamp
won't.
the flaps.
Yeah.
Uniform Fort Nelson radio, your flight plan is now open. Report 5
Okay, you can do one of them. And then turn into the wind. That's gonna help us. That way.
don't want to turn too sharp here.
I mean, we're just getting altitude, so once you get at your altitude, you're good.
Yep.
A little tricky.
A little bit. Did you download the winds or anything, or ish?
Ooh, yeah. 2-0.
Not really.
What? 0. You won't believe this.
What?
3,000 feet, 000 at 9 knots. 6,000 feet, 180 at 13. Because of 180.
Holy cow. At what? 1,500? No, 5,000.
Yeah, so stay here.
Stay at 3,000, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How many more hours do we have, ish?
2.5.
2.5, okay. Yeah, good call.
2-3 uniform, Fort Nelson radio.
Yeah, 2-3 uniform.
Advise your current position.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to call in.
2-3 uniform, we're now about 15 to the south. Sorry for not calling up.
2-3 uniform, roger. For en route information, contact Edmonton Radio 1123.55.
Thank you. And do you know anything about the radar coverage in this area if we wanted to pick up flight following?
There's no radar coverage in the Fort Nelson area. However, you should be able to get some more information on 123.55.
Thanks, 2-3 uniform. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
If we wanted Fort Nelson radio, if you wanted radio restaurant recommendations, that'd be 123.5.
Yeah, that's also 123.5.
We should just keep asking him questions.
Oh, that's so annoying. That's the worst.
No, that would be bad. That would be mean. Little Earl. Well. Oh my gosh, that is like, dude,
like framed great.
I don't even know how you do that.
I mean, I'm like 6 inches off the ground.
Still though, dude, man, you got some serious yoga skills. I'm really jealous.
Rolling down Alberta.
Bop, bop, bop. So is this? Wait, are we in Alberta?
Yeah, man. I think so. No.
Do we not make it to? We went through British Columbia. Yeah, a little bit of it.
Yeah, I think that's where.
I need to find out where the heck we are.
Things are changing now. We're no longer in the mountains. We've passed from Fort Nelson in British Columbia to the province of Alberta, where we'll be for the rest of our time in Canada. So Alberta is primarily dominated by plains, with their main industries being agriculture and oil. You can kind of see all of those plains laid out underneath us here. There's a gradual slope of rising terrain as it goes from east to west up into the mountains. So some of the airports we're landing at are kind of in these high elevation plains. So we still have some performance things that we need to be thinking out there and that we need to be looking out for there. And we also need to think about rising terrain. But now we've got a straight shot, no jaggedy mountains to worry about, and hopefully smooth sailing. The one thing you can run into in a transition area like this from mountains to plains are high winds. It happens here, it happens in Colorado, on the front in Denver there. It's just a really common thing when you're going from mountains to plains. So now we're expecting wind to be more of a factor for our flying the rest of our time in Alberta, as you'll see coming up in the video.
So Yukon and now Alberta. We're gonna hit 3 provinces today.
Sweet.
Los tres provincias. As we say in Mexico.
I'm a little sketched out taking this plane when it gets warmer in April through the higher Rockies.
Oh, right. But you probably won't have to well, yeah. Alright. Just because of the performance, you mean? Like
yeah.
Takeoff and landing and all that?
Altitude, yeah.
I mean, once you're up, you're usually fine, but you just have to...
I mean, that's the advantage we have right now.
Right, yeah. Will the plane be lighter?
Not
about the
much.
same, yeah.
Those look like some decent little storms out there. Ooh. I could throw down on one of those. Of course, they're back in the freezer.
My controls! My controls! Okay, fine.
I don't know if this is good going or not, but maybe as we cross the Canadian border on the other side, we should
Take controls for a second.
be eating our last TIMBITs.
Oh, yeah. I think so. Man, we got some work to do.
I know. Maybe it's not, like I said, maybe it's not a good idea.
Maybe it's not a good idea. I guess we really shouldn't share any TIMBITs with Canadians. That would be probably unkosher.
Cool, well this will be pretty good. Be a good stopping point.
Yeah, I like it. Even more, I like it now.
I know.
Before I was like, we can
go, we can do it.
We can make it to Mexico. But yeah, even with good flying and yeah, good to get a good night's rest.
Hey.
There you go. That's awesome.
That's so cool.
That is cool. Contrails. Contrails away, my boy.
So we're sitting here looking on ForeFlight and just noticing this traffic, and then we click on it. It's a Cargo Lux 747, and there's the contrail. How cool is that? Did you get teared up going through Muncho Lake?
Yeah. Holy cow. Just choking up.
Good.
Yeah, that was just gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Oshkosh isn't that great. It's pretty cold there.
Yeah. 37.
Yeah. Mid to high 30s.
Well.
Yeah, bull crap. Apparently I accomplished my move goal today. Gosh. Congratulations, you've been out of the plane for 20 minutes.
You did kind of do the cold finger dance a little bit.
What, this?
No.
Oh.
I think you did. Maybe not.
Man, it was cold in Fort Nelson, jeez.
It was kind of gnarly.
I mean, this was supposedly like 7 degrees in Watson Lake or
But
something.
there was no wind.
It's just crazy.
Wind chill is real. Wind chill bites.
My friend always tells me this famous native Alaskan phrase, and it's the wind will, or the cold will bite you, but the wind will kill you. True.
Yeah, I believe it.
See, so let's plan tomorrow a little bit.
Okay.
Just for kicks and giggles.
Yeah.
So this is a general route.
Okay.
Looking ahead, we do some pre-planning for the next day, knowing that we have our destination set for tonight, which will be our departure in the morning.
Currently says from CYYE to Oshkosh, 1,547 miles.
Okay.
14 hours of flying. That's clearly not going to happen in one day. So,
Okay.
and that wasn't the plan anyway.
Right.
But I'm kind of wondering if we could make it to Bismarck, South Dakota, or North Dakota. Is it North Dakota? That's the capital, isn't it? Of
Yeah.
North Dakota?
Yeah.
That's 1,004 miles, 9 hours of flying. That's what we did today.
Yeah.
Why not?
Do it. I mean, we just got to do the border crossing, but
Yeah, I mean,
we'll get a good
that
night's sleep tonight.
does take longer.
We'll get a good night's sleep tonight. We'll hit it hard tomorrow. So we can probably get up a little earlier. I don't know. I don't know what the sunrise is.
I feel like we'll also be able to add some time on either side. So we'll be able to add some time in the morning, maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
I think morning's priority for rest, though. Like, if we need a rest, let's rest.
Okay.
I don't know though. Like, it just kind of depends on what time we get to bed and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm fine flying at night tomorrow.
Okay.
It's tough. Yeah. We got like a later start today, and then we spent time on the ground doing stuff here and there.
Yeah.
But I don't regret.
No.
I don't regret a second of it.
Today was awesome.
Yep. This is dragging on.
What?
This is dragging on.
I know.
I mean, how long Jeez, man. This is this is substantial. But it's not much longer than. It's not much longer than I originally planned. I think it was 3 hours, or now it's 2.5. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, here we are. No, it was 2.5. It was 3. Cause I told the guy 7:15. It's 7:25.
Okay. We'll see. We might. Things might improve slightly.
You never know. There's also a completely alternate plan, depending on the winds, of staying in Canada and beelining it for Oshkosh.
Oh, right.
Cause okay, let me measure. Let's measure to Anoka. So we're at 1334 miles, 12 hours, almost 13 hours. But if I just went, let me copy all this. We save 2 hours of flight time. I don't know, it's kind of not worth it.
Yeah. At some point, do we almost go straight south to intersect the border?
I mean, it's kind of what we're doing now. We're executing
trending.
that plan.
Right.
Because Great Falls is right here.
Right.
So we're not really ever going to go straight south. We're gonna hug the foothills here.
Right.
And get over there one way or another.
Yeah. Is there falls that is great in Great Falls?
I would hope so. Otherwise, that's
False advertising. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want my money back.
Let's burn a half hour off the left tank.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead and I'll just set the timer.
Okay. Left tank and starting.
Okay.
And confirmed. Yep.
Fuel management is something we have to contend with on this airplane, as we have to burn from an individual tank above a certain altitude. Some airplanes are easier to manage than others. Some take a little bit more care. I use the handy timer on my Apple Watch for these sorts of things in aviation, so I just set a timer that will tap my wrist and remind me in a certain amount of time to switch the tank.
Well, we were up a little faster for a bit. We're not fast, but we were faster. I think we got up to 99 knots for a little bit.
Then one of the storylines this trip is we have been getting our butts kicked by wind.
Yeah.
Unless this thing just has never been as fast as I thought it was. Maybe it's not.
No, that's not true.
Because we're going 100 knots and 115 miles per hour.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like our average speed has been 90 the whole time, ground speed.
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
The new plane should calculate crosswind. I'm almost positive.
Yeah.
Crosswind and tailwind and headwind,
Nice,
whatever.
Yeah. No, because we've gotten, and a few times. I mean, we've gotten it up to 115 or something, or if you're a little bit here and there. Oh.
Yeah, and we're balls to the wall right now. I mean,
I usually don't fly this way.
Right.
So yeah, we should be really going. We got a cruise prop on here. I mean, yeah, we're just been hammered by winds. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, so I didn't pick up that next leg. Oh, this may be a problem.
What?
Crap.
You tell them we're gonna arrive super late?
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, I went direct. I skipped around Fort St. John.
No, we're not that. We're 70 miles out. We're really not. 43 minutes. We're not too far out.
No.
After 3 hours of being in the air.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, right straight ahead, if you'll kind of take a little peek out the window, this is your captain speaking. We have, we like to affectionately call it the Peace River.
Traffic,
and
Quebec Yankees, approximately 4 miles to the north, 4,000 feet, and on route to Peace River.
This is where
Quebec Yankees.
This is where the white man and Squanto kind of met in the middle of the river and smoked the peace pipe, and great things came of it.
Ooh, 98 knots ground speed. Come on, let's do this.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby, light my fire.
It's going. We've got the same mixtape just going around and around.
After a long day, things can really drag on, and we get even more goofy.
Come on. Come on. We're moving. 99.
Hey, there's Dawson Creek.
Dawson.
Right up to our right.
Oh, we're going to miss it?
It's like, oh, it's past Fort St. John. It's between Fort St. John and Grand Prairie.
Okay. That's the start. So we've done the Alaska Highway today. I mean, basically.
Woo!
I guess really it was from Beaver Creek, right? Well, yeah. But basically, for all intents and purposes, we did the whole Alaska Highway. Because, yeah.
We did.
Dawson's
We really did.
the start of it. I think we still have a headwind and we're still just not as strong. Just look at the smoke over there. You see it?
It's ground speed.
What? Where? See the smoke over there? It's going back that way.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's just died down a little bit, I think. But so even with the headwind, we're doing okay.
Finally, after over 3 hours working against these unforecast winds, as we talked about before, we're getting closer to Grand Prairie, and the timing is perfect with the waning light. Again, we didn't really want to be flying at night.
Okay, there's my fuel tank notification. We're going to go back to both.
Yep, back to both. And back to both, and confirm visually.
The nice thing about setting this on the watch, this fuel timer, like I said, is it reminds you when it is done, so you can either just stop it or you can reset it.
I do believe I spot the thriving metropolis of Grand Prairie.
Actually, a pretty big city.
Yeah, guess so. Is this like the oil sands area or whatever, or no?
Well, I don't know that for sure.
I forget where that is. Should we try and fuel up tonight, or just wait, just go and do it in the morning, or?
It's a good question.
It's kind of nice to do it at night, huh? If we can.
Yeah.
But he's been waiting for us too. It's up to you. Yeah. We'll have to get some sleep or some food before everything closes.
Yeah, this city's going to be a lot more
True,
available,
yeah.
and we could even get delivery pizza or something,
Cool.
or swing by somewhere on the way.
Sounds good.
Maybe he has a thought, maybe he wants to go to dinner. I probably
Right.
doubt it at this point. It's kind of late.
Yeah. 7:15. Yeah.
Would love to take him to dinner, though, if they
Right.
let us. Grand Prairie Radio, Skyhawk, November 2423 uniform. We are 20 miles to the northwest. We have Charlie inbound line in Grand Prairie.
Skyhawk, November 2423 uniform, Grand Prairie Radio, good evening. Runway 30, wind calm, altimeter 29er71, squawk 4643.
4643, 2423 uniform.
Weird.
23 uniform, roger. And there's no traffic. If you want it straight in for 12 or something else, that's available as well.
23 uniform, we will plan the straight in, runway 12, thank you.
Sure, roger, runway 12, can report final.
We'll report final, 23 uniform. Interesting squawk. I'm very confused at how things work here.
Yeah, it is kind of odd, huh? Maybe we'll find out more from Mike.
Because like there are Delta airspaces in the U.S., a lot of them, that cannot do radar like this. Like they can't give you a squawk code and see you on the screen, but like this guy is a non-controller and gave us a squawk code. I don't know, it's confusing. Do you feel like you see the airport?
That's right, yeah. You see it, right?
No, I don't see it.
See the red light there?
Oh, okay, I see the flashers
Yeah.
now, okay. Wow, okay. Great. Something very bright over the city, I can't figure it out. See that gigantic light?
Oh yeah. It's not moving, huh? kind of a tower or something? Or?
That's a huge tower.
Yeah.
Cool, well once again, timing worked out great. We still have a little bit more natural light.
Yep, look at that, straight in too.
Big straight in.
Love it.
Grand Prairie Radio, Skyhawk 23 uniform. We're on an 8-mile straight in, runway 12.
23 uniform, roger. The wind 290 at 3. Landings at your discretion. Can report off on taxiway Bravo.
Thanks, 23 uniform. And we have directions to go to the orange hangars by Delta once we get down, if you can help us.
Okay, roger. And in that case, if you'd like to use runway 0725 for the taxiway, that'll be shorter to get to the orange hangars, and then I can direct you from there.
And 23 uniform, we're going to amend, and we will do runway 7, even though 12 looks pretty.
Sure, roger, runway 07.
All right, our plan switched up a few times, but now we're about to land just after sunset, and you'll see why. It helps to have good local knowledge and friends we actually haven't met before, to be around you with the help we end up getting here from Grand Prairie Radio.
Uniform can do the rollout there. It's going to be the exit onto Charlie, and then your first left onto Skinny Taxiway Delta, and then that'll take you around the corner to the orange hangar.
23 uniform, thank you. And it
looks like they've got a bunch of flashing lights welcoming committee once you get there.
Thank you.
As we approached the airport and landed, we could already see Mike, one of the fellows helping us, with a bunch of lights lit up on his truck. It was like a beacon guiding us home. We get a very friendly welcome from Mike and Dominic. They arranged a hangar for us, which was incredibly helpful because it was very cold and icy here. Both are local aviators we met through a Facebook group. Like many Alaskans, they themselves fly bush planes. These two were just so awesome in welcoming us and made sure that we were all set up. So definitely a huge shout out to Mike and Dom. But not only them, like I said before, we had so many other people at other cities along our route, depending on where we needed to stop, that were just like them, ready to be called up and willing to help. So a huge thanks to all of you at the Alberta GA group on Facebook that were there and willing to help. We had many people that really supported this mission. Tomorrow, we'll be pushing hard through Canada and looking to get into the lower 48. It's going to be another big, epic day, and we hope that you'll be there to come along with us. So make sure to like this video, which I hope you did, subscribe to stick around, especially for those later flights, and hit all notifications so you don't miss a thing. That way you can get emails and notifications no matter what when we release our stuff. We hope you enjoyed conquering the ALCAN Highway with us today in the Canadian Rockies, but we're just about halfway there, so there's plenty more ahead. Until next time, throttle on.